Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Santalis, and here I am ready to show you how you can make like a weaving mat. And we're doing this as a project honoring the weaving of our Native Americans. You will need a construction paper, 2 of them. And one of them you have to cut them into strips. They are cut into 1 inches. I need like 10 of them. So here we go. First, you are going to fold the paper hamburger way. And then on the side that opens, see there's an open side and then there's a folded side. The open side, you're going to draw a line. I have here one, and this ruler is 1 inch wide. The kids in my classroom, they don't have to do this part. So once the line is on the side that opens, you're going to, you see this here, I made it like psychedelic. Instead of, if you want it to look like checkers, then you have to make straight lines like this. You can make some lines thick, some of them thin. Or if you want to make it like this, then you start making, I'm going to make half of it straight and the other half like curvy lines. So I'm going to make another line here. You can make your lines even a little bit crooked and make it interesting. So the next part, I'm going to just make curvy lines. Try to make the curve go different ways instead of following a line all the time. Making this one thin over here, thick over here. Okay, so here I have one side with straight, one side with curvy. And the next thing that we're going to do is to cut. Sorry, I forgot to tell you we need scissors and pencil. So you will follow the lines all the way up to the line. Always stop right at the line. So, I'm done with this. Now you open it. This part where the line is, I'm going to, this is going to be my back side. So I'm going to go ahead and put my name here. This will be my front. And I have my 1 inch strips. It doesn't have to be 1 inch. I just did it that way. And now we're going to weave this strip into this. So I start going over the first one. I'm going to go over this first strip and under the second strip. Under, over the next strip, under the next one, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and over. And then I try to make it, I'm not gonna leave it there because you have to push it all the way down until it cannot go any further. See here, I'm going to just pull it to make it even. Push it all the way down. And I'm done with my first strip. The second strip now is going to go, it has to go over, under, but it cannot follow the same way that the first one. If I went the same way as the first one, see, this is going over just like the other one. If I do that, when I push it down, it doesn't look like a weave, does it? That means this strip has to go a different way. So if this one, if this strip is over this strip, I'm going to go under instead. See here? This strip is, it's under this pink. So now I'm going to go over. Under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under here, over, and under. If I leave it there, there's this space here and it does not look like a checkers pattern. So I have to push it all the way down gently. Now you can see that it's it's different. There's blue here, there's pink, pink, blue, blue, pink, pink, blue. That means I'm doing it right. Next one. Now this one cannot go, it can go the same way as this, but not this. The strip always goes the opposite way as the last strip. So the last strip went under the pink, but this time it's the opposite. Now it's going over the pink. And then it's under here. Over this one, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and so forth. Again, I have to push it all the way down. Now I'm going to continue doing this until I'm done, until I fill out the whole page. Whoops, what happened here? This is the same. It's not doing that checker thing. Oh, so if you see something like that, that means you probably skipped something. And I find it here. See, this was doing well. It went over pink, under pink, over pink, under pink, over the pink, under the pink. And then I pull these two up together and put both of them under. I cannot do that. If I skip or do two of them at a time, it's going to mess up the order. So if that happens, you just back out and it goes under here. Now it goes over. So don't take it through two strips. Push it down. It's all fixed. When it gets higher here, it gets a little bit tight. So you have to be a little bit patient and try not to rip off the strips. You just have to be careful when you're doing this. And it kind of gets tight. There's still space for one more. Not over. Oops. Under. I mean, not under, but over. See, this is tight, so you have to be careful not to rip it. Getting a little bit tight in here. As I was doing this, some of these, see, this one came right here. It looks like it's missing something. That's because it went right over. You have to kind of fix it if you move it. Once it is like you want it, you saw how that moved? The way to fix that is you grab some glue and you just put a little bit of glue right here so it will stay. The other side. The other side. So I'm done. So as you can see, this half is with straight lines. This half is with curvy lines. You can decide what you want to do. And I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.